Hey everybody, BeyondDrewTV here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Thorton Hills Zoo here. Yeah, it didn't take us like 2 or 2.5 weeks there to get an episode out this time like it did with our last grizzly bear episode there. This is actually like a continuation of Thornton Hills Zoo. My wife and I have been watching a lot of, what is it called? Hell's Kitchen with Gordon Ramsay, because we got a new TV a little bit ago and it came with this free Pluto TV, and they show like 24/7 Gordon Ramsay channel, 24/7 Dog the Bounty channel, if that's a thing that you'd like to do. And yeah, we've watched a lot of Hell's Kitchen. They always do the continuation of Hell's Kitchen. So that's what we're doing here. This is the continuation of Thornton Hills Zoo. So anyways, hi, welcome back everyone. How we doing? So yeah, today in the Thornton Hills Zoo, we are going to be kind of wrapping up the phase 1, I guess you'd say, of the North American section, since we're wrapping up the, or finishing up the Bison and Pronghorn habitat here. So yeah, we're not completely finished with it with the North American section. I mentioned in the last video there, but I'm holding out hope, and if I was a betting man, I'd suspect that we'd have this soon, but I'm hoping we get a DLC soon for some more North American animals and stuff like that, because man, we need some more. I want some like cougars and just like some deer and raccoons, and we just need a whole bunch of stuff. I just need some like really obscure ones, but yeah, we just need some more bunch of stuff. So yeah, I mentioned in the last episode, but I've opened up, or left open, some kind of expansion pads there for future expansions of the North American section there. But since yeah, we are wrapping up the Bison and Pronghorn habitat today, that is going to cap off phase 1 of the North American section. So we'll come back here once we get a new DLC or what have you, with some more animals and stuff like that. So, but what we're doing here with the bison habitat, is we're kind of taking a lot of inspiration from the Minnesota Zoo, located in Minnesota, United States. I forgot what city it's in, so we're just gonna do the state, so because that's easy to know where it's from. But yeah, we're taking inspiration from their backstage area. They have a bison and pronghorn habitat themselves, and it looked kind of a lot like the one that we're doing here. I didn't originally take inspiration from it. Once I saw it, I was like, huh, I kind of made it look like that a little bit. But anyways, yeah, so we took inspiration from their backstage area, and they kind of have this long chute and I guess like pen kind of thing that like you'd see in a ranch, or like a yeah, just like what ranchers would do with cattle and stuff like that. So we kind of did the same idea here, kind of made up a little chute and pen thingy there, and I kind of really did some research on it because I never made anything like this. Wanted the animals to be able to go down it and everything like that, and you might have saw at the beginning, did a little bit of bringing the bison up next to it and trying to get it so at least one of them could fit down there, because like I said, I was doing a little bit of research on there, and found out that when herders are kind of doing this with buffalo and or bison and buffalo and stuff like that, they have to make sure that they're putting them single file down these chutes, or else I guess the bison will kind of freak out. Now, I should have done a little bit more research. I don't know if this is applicable to zoos or not, but like I said, when I was looking at the reference photos and Google image or Google Maps images and stuff like that of the Minnesota Zoo's bison area, of the backstage area, it looked like they had the exact same chute and kennel kind of thing as ranchers do. So that's why I looked up that research there. So I made sure that it was the correct height as well. Kind of got down to that nitty gritty there. The fences and chutes, according to this website here, must be 7 feet or 2.15 meters tall to accommodate buffalo for safety reasons. So there you go there. So yeah, I did a little bit of research on those. It was kind of interesting learning about that kind of stuff, and that kind of led me to do some just general research on buffalo in general, because I figured if they are, to my knowledge, buffalo and bison were pretty much gone, and they were almost extinct, pretty much. And I guess they were at one point, a long time ago. But there's been a really good rehabilitation for the species there, to the point now where there's enough that they can kind of herd them and use them for meat and stuff like that. So that's a really good recovery story. Here it is. Yeah, the settlers during the 19th century killed some 50 million bison for food, sport, and to deprive Native Americans of their most important natural asset. So today, bison numbers have rebounded somewhat, and about 500,000 bison live on preserves and ranches where they are raised for their meat. So I thought that was really interesting that you know, back in school, we definitely learned that there's this, you know, there always used to be like, yeah, millions of buffalo and bison roaming the prairie and stuff, because I'm kind of from that general area, and yeah, you don't see that anymore. But it's good to hear that they're kind of you know, coming back and stuff like that. So but yeah, for our pen back here, the bison do not end up being able to use it, you know, after measuring it out and trying to see if a bison could fit down there single filed and everything like that. They end up not being able to fit down the pen after all that, which was a little bit of a bummer, but you know, it is what it is. But the pronghorn can, which is really neat, because in there I checked it and I saw that, oh dang, the bison can't fit. And it's like, I wasn't going to keep redoing it over and over again, but you know, it kind of is what it is. But yeah, the pronghorn though, they can fit back there, and it's really cool. I opened it up, I opened up the right pen there, and I put some bedding down for them, and they go back there and use it, and it's just like, it's so simple, but I love it. And there you go, see me opening it up right there. But yeah, I even shared a picture on the Bro Nation Discord there, and it's just like, I know this is nothing special, but it's just so awesome to see. There you go, you see them coming in. It's just so awesome to see them using, you know, this backstage pen kind of thing that I built specifically for that reason, right? So really liked how that came through there, and again, the fact that they do go back there in their herd every once in a while, and they'll go back there and sleep and everything. So yeah, there you go. So speaking of the Bro Nation Discord, we are going to be doing another one of these videos where we're going to do the time lapse here for a little bit more, but we're going to jump into a real time, and that is because after I got done doing the initial build here, I shared a picture of it on again, the Bro Nation Discord, and had some awesome members kind of comment on it and give me some feedback and stuff like that. So definitely took that to heart. I didn't record what I changed, so that's why I want to show, but kind of redid the terrain a whole bunch there. So yeah, what you see in the video now, don't get too attached to it. It doesn't change. I shouldn't say it changes like super duper drastically. The habitat sizes and dimensions and everything stay the same. I just kind of go back through, and again, for some awesome tips from the Bro Nation Discord members there, just kind of redid the terrain up a little bit. And you might hear me mention them a lot there, the Bro Nation. If you're not following, you know, Mass Bandit and Mike Sheets, those two guys are the originators of it there, and you're not on the Bro Nation Discord, and you're into this kind of build here, you know, where it's kind of on the more realistic side, or, you know, just the more detail-oriented side or something like that. If that is something that you are into, be sure to run over and join their Discord there. My Discord as well, down below, both of those. We like to focus on the detail-oriented stuff, and there's usually a good amount of members in there that will, you know, give you some really good pointers and stuff there. So, but yeah, with that being said, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Oh, we're building our backstage still. Gotta love backstage stuff. So the next few episodes, I think, well, we got to talk about them after the North American section, but I do know that I want to come back through and start to do some more backstage stuff. We've kind of not avoided it, but just haven't really had a big opportunity to do backstage for the most part. My idea was to have kind of almost not a central hub, but just like a bigger area to have our main backstage area in and stuff like that. And I've noticed from a lot of my research that backstage areas kind of only are where habitats are for the most part. So you'll have, like I said, like a main hub of a backstage where maybe like the power and water facilities are, and maybe a main staff break room or something, it seems. But then it just seems like there's not really too many like another big backstage areas until you get like maybe an indoor habitat, or just yeah, just like a big outdoor habitat that needs some separate buildings and stuff. So yeah, that's why we haven't done too much backstage, but I want to definitely go ahead and get some more big backstage buildings in and kind of tackle all of that fun stuff there. So but yeah, this is one of the new things I added on there. This is a new viewing area, a new viewing hut, I guess you'd say. The guests kept complaining, their same lovely complaint that they love to do. The view is okay from here. I guess it's fine. Oh, woe is me. Well, so I went ahead and made this little offshoot, this little junction into the habitat there, and I actually didn't check if it improved the guests' views at all, because after that I was like, you know what, I don't care, it's good enough. Dang it. I thought so at least, but yeah, no, they get a nice little junction, or a little jut right out into the middle of the habitat. So now you have that little building that juts right out into the middle of the habitat that we're working on right there. You have the boat ride, which you don't get the best views of the boat ride. If I could redo all this, I'd probably bring the entire land down just like a little bit so the boat could see a little bit better, but I'm not doing it. It's good enough. It's shrug banded enough. So you can see from the boat a little bit, and then you have that main little walkway that goes right by it. So you get like 3 or 4 different really cool little views of the bison and pronghorn areas here. So there you go. But yeah, no, the time lapse there is pretty well wrapped up. So we're going to jump into a very quick kind of real-time portion there, where I'm just going to kind of show off the terrain changes that we did to the main bison and pronghorn area. So yeah, we'll let this finish out the time lapse there, and I'll see you in the real time in just a minute. Okay, so here we are in the habitat, and I'm sure already you can maybe tell a few of the differences there. So mainly what I did was right here in the middle part was this nice little knoll that I put there, nice little berm almost, I guess you'd say, and that's pretty much all I did for it. And when I submitted the picture to the Bro Nation, awesome member Wendigo, I'm not sure, but either way, they were like, maybe just do some more terrain changes with it. It's just a little bit plain, a little bit flat, which that's always the kind of issue with, or the problem with the bison habitat for the most part, is that they just can't have that many trees or foliage or anything, so it's a little bit tough to, you know, really spruce up their habitat. So this recommended kind of looking at the terrain overall and kind of redoing some stuff there. So that is what we did, and you kind of see the main changes are over this way. Really wanted it to look like that. Again, kind of plains, kind of going into the mountain areas here. So yeah, you kind of get these more hilly sides, and get this little natural bridge and everything. Started to add a few rocks, but again, just adding too much in the area just kind of throws off the look of it. What we really need is some more long grasses. I'd kill for some like long wheatgrass or just general long plains grasses or anything. That would really, that's really what we need there. So, but no, overall, you know, it's still that was a great suggestion to kind of mess with the terrain a little bit there, because you get these really nice views again from our little viewing area right in here. Which, oh, my wall's gone. Whoops. Well, I gotta put a wall back up there. But yeah, you get these nice viewing areas right over this way, and from both sides there. So that's funny. I don't think I saved it before I left. So there is that, and then we'll quickly scoot over and show you the backstage area there. Maybe we'll have some of our pronghorn using it. Looks like there's a few of them perhaps going into the area there, but this is where it's tucked away back over this way. I can hear one of my cats playing with a toy in the background. I'm sure y'all can too. It's just my cat, not your cat or anything. But here's the kind of storage area, or the pen for the bison and pronghorn. And again, you can see where the pronghorn will go and hang out up in the area where the bedding is, and it's always really fun to do it. I love seeing them actually come back here and hang out. It's fun. So, and then I lied. I can see it now. I mentioned in the video that this was going to be the last video for the North American section there, but I totally lied. This is going to be the third to last. I forgot this island. I totally forgot this island and the second boat dock. So yeah, I have to do that. We still have to do that. So yeah, that's gonna probably be an episode in itself there, redoing the island there. I don't think there's gonna be a habitat on it at all. Maybe like a small exhibit, but overall it's just about that boat dock mainly. And or maybe we'll put like a playground or something there. Ooh, yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Maybe we'll put a playground or something. Anyways, a lot of ideas to do. So we'll do that. We have to do that island there. And then we'll do a show off of the entire area and everything there. So, but yeah, that'll do it there. That'll do it. I can't believe I forgot that island. That's so funny. So anyways, yeah, that's gonna do it there for us, folks. I appreciate it as always whenever you guys come and hang out. Be sure to comment down below. Let me know of our bison areas. We see our bison herding across our plains. But yeah, what do you think of the bison area there? And yeah, and hey, until the next episode of Thornton Hills Zoo, have a fantastic one. Thanks so much.